So we came to the last video in this showing you the parts I got to get into micro photography. So if you haven't seen the other videos, please check them out. I am not an expert in macro photography, not at all. The reverse is true. I'm showing these videos to let's say act as a starting point to show off to the people who are following my channel what kind of parts I got to get into macro photography based on reviews that I've seen online and people that I've talked to, and that's how I got the different parts. So again, for example, there's a video on these extension tubes, on the lens, on the setup magnification lens, on some of the LED lights that I've shown, on the focus reel that you're seeing in the background. So please follow these videos or watch these videos if you're interested. Otherwise it would have been a really long video. But don't think that I am an expert in macro photography. There are many brilliant videos online. Please watch them and try to learn from them. This is just me sort of showing the stuff that I am getting into at the moment. So the last video will be, I saw somebody show me a show online how to use a Pringle tube to get better light on your subject. So as you see now, I've put my flash commander, so that's from Nissan, my remote signal sender, whatever, transmitter, to the flash. So you can see my flash here, normal flash. If you hold it like this, which you will probably do most of the time, hold it like this near your subject, and then the flash will work because it will send a signal from that to this flash and send it off there. Now this area is already so big that you almost never have to soften up the light, because, well, it's compared to the subject, right, it's very big already. So normally if you would use this on a person, you would try to soften the light because, well, it's very small and sharp compared to the side of the subject. But if you see this and you're using this on, let's say, a small insect, of course the area that you are using is already quite massive. But even then, I saw something online which I thought was really cool, so I built one myself, which is the reuse of a Pringle tube. So the idea is that, of course, if you use a flash, the light goes a little bit off everywhere. And what we want is to be able to focus very much on our topic. So it would be nice, for example, if we are able to simulate, let's say, normal light coming from above like this, right? Again, the goal is to create maybe 100 times more light than you normally would need, because you are closing up your iris and so much. So you need a lot of light to get to the subject. So the idea is that you take a Pringle tube, put the flash over here like this. And now the light can only go one way, and the nice thing about these Pringles cases, they are silver inside, is so it will focus the light like this to the tube and create or come out in front of this area. And if you place it correctly, so if you put it on a stand or even handheld it, you can see how easy it would be to put this in front or from the side or whatever you want in front on your topic, on your subject. So you can see, let me just for the fun, because this is a little bit soft underground, put it like this. You can see that it would almost simulate like a massive sort of cloud on top of a person comparable. A very wide sort of area where the light will dissipate, and also a lot of light will make it into the subject because it's being focused through the tube onto the subject. So this was the last video I wanted to make for today. I will upload all of them. I think we ended up with 8 or 9. So hopefully in the next few days you will see some of my first pictures that I've created using all these different parts, and maybe in some future video I will explain which parts were working and which parts were a total failure. Knowing me, some parts will definitely be a total failure, so let's see which parts work and which parts don't work. Thank you, and hopefully one of these videos will be enjoyable to you or useful to you. I will over time, probably in the next few days, put extra links to the different brands that I talked about. So either Google them yourself, because we live in a Google world. So I've talked about the different brands, and you've seen the different brands in the video yourself. So be smart about it, Google about it. It should not be too difficult to find. Bye bye. Thank you.